What is a stored procedure? A stored procedure is a place where you can perform all your complex calculations, and all the set of calculations are bundled into one package that's called a stored procedure. So when you execute a stored procedure, it will calculate and execute all your calculations that you have defined in that bundle. Let's try to understand how we can create a stored procedure. So in today's example, we will create a stored procedure that will accept a parameter called address, and it will return when the house was bought and what's the price of the house at that address. To create a stored procedure, we start by writing create procedure and give it a name. And in the bracket, we will declare a parameter that the stored procedure will accept. Here we are creating a parameter followed by address and the data type of that parameter. And then we will start by using as begin. And here we are creating a temporary table by checking first if the table exists, then drop it and create a fresh new table. And then we are inserting into our table by doing some calculation. Here we are calculating sales date, price, and the address from the four columns: street, city, state, and zip. Since zip is in int and all the other are in nvarchar, we will convert zip to nvarchar so that our plus will work. And once we have a temporary table that holds the sales prices date-wise, so in the final query, we are selecting the result from the temporary table by filtering it with the address from the parameter. So let's create this stored procedure. Our stored procedure has been created successfully. So now, in order to run this stored procedure, we have to write execute stored procedure name, and then it will ask us to enter the parameter. Here we will enter the value for address. So we will pick one address from the table. So if I'll pick the first one. Since the address is an nvarchar, we have to write it in quotes. If it was a number, then we can write it without quotes. So let's execute this store procedure. So you can see now we have a sales date, address, and the price. So to see our stored procedures in our SQL, we go to the database and we go to programmability, stored procedures, hit refresh. Here you will see your stored procedure. Thank you.